Hello, children. How are you all? I hope you must be taking good care of yourself and keeping yourself busy in doing various activities during this lockdown. Let's start with today's session, and I'm sure you are going to enjoy a lot. Children, our today's topic is types of nouns. Children, as we all know that nouns are the words that name people, animals, things, places, qualities and feelings. And today we are going to learn about types of nouns. Now let's have a look on different types of nouns I am going to explain to you. These are common nouns, proper nouns, collective nouns, abstract nouns. Common nouns are the names we use for any person, place, animal or thing. For example, girl, temple, cat, city, river. Proper nouns. Proper nouns are the words that are used to name a particular person, place, animal or thing. For example, Rohit, Golden Temple, Indian Ocean, Monday, London. To make it more clear to you, I take one example. In the sentence, Mohit is a boy. Mohit is proper noun and boy is common noun. Children, next type of nouns is collective nouns. Collective nouns are the words that are used to refer to a group of people, animals or things. A collective noun is treated as a singular noun. Let us discuss these examples. Here, the words which are underlined are collective nouns. A flock of sheep. Here, flock word refers to the group of sheep. A bunch of flowers. Here, bunch word refers to the group of flowers. A swarm of bees. Here, swarm word refers to the group of bees. A crowd of people. Here, crowd word refers to the group of people. A pride of lions. Here, pride word refers to the group of lions. It is also clear from these examples that collective nouns are always treated as singular, and I have stated it earlier in the previous slide. Here are some more examples of collective nouns. A pack of cards, a pack of wolves, a deck of cards, a bunch of keys, a bunch of grapes, an army of soldiers, a panel of experts, a flight of birds, a gaggle of geese, a choir of singers, a troupe of actors and singers, a swarm of bees, a shoal of fish, a band of musicians, a team of players, a quiver of arrows, a litter of puppies, a school of whales, a brood of chicks, a board of directors, a heap of rubbish, a troop of monkeys, a pride of lions, a gang of robbers. Now, I am going to read out the following sentences to tell you about one more type of nouns. I am afraid of darkness. Honesty is the best policy. The intelligence of the girl surprised the villagers. India got freedom on 15th August 1947. Here, the words which are underlined are again nouns, but they are not used to name any person, thing, or place. Instead, these nouns are used to name feelings, ideas, emotions, and state of being. The words darkness, honesty, intelligence, and freedom, which I have just discussed with you, are the examples of abstract nouns. In other words, we can say abstract nouns are the nouns that refer to ideas, feelings, qualities, or state of being. Children, here I want to share one important point with you. We can touch common nouns, proper nouns, and collective nouns, as these nouns are used to name people, animals, things, and places. But we cannot touch or see abstract nouns because abstract nouns are used to name the qualities, ideas, feelings, and state of being. For example, Gunjan is known for her intelligence. Here, Gunjan is the proper noun and intelligence is the abstract noun. We can touch and see Gunjan, but we cannot touch or see her intelligence. Here are some more examples of abstract nouns. King Solomon was known for his wisdom. He was very naughty in his childhood. Rita and Prachi are very proud of their friendship. Maharana Pratap is remembered for his bravery. In all these sentences, the underlined words are examples of abstract noun. In the first sentence, wisdom is the quality of King Solomon. So, it's an example of abstract noun. In the second sentence, childhood is the state of being and is also an example of abstract noun. Rita and Prachi are very proud of their friendship. In this sentence, friendship is an emotion and it's again an example of abstract noun. In the fourth sentence, bravery is the quality and it's also an example of abstract noun. Children, I hope you have understood this topic very well with the help of this video. Have a nice day. Thank you.